Hi, I'm Drew, a drag queen living in LA with my husband Curtis and my gorgeous, adorable, anxious dog JB.
She's the best. I'm Grant. I live in Florida. I'm a former pastor, and I have a wife and 4 kids, and I'm just out here doing my thing, shawty.
Okay, we'll edit that out. This week, Grant and I talk all things Kim Davis and her giant forehead. And we're not nice. And we're not nice.
It's like 60 seconds, but I do like that you said we talk all things.
We're not nice.
I guess that's okay. We're not.
There's
nice
not a lot to her. That's it.
We also Drew plays a game where I give him British slang, and then he has to tell me what they mean.
But I do play.
And it went really well. We're just 2 blokes out here wagging our chins. God save the king, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Give me one quick second. Give me one quick second, my boy. Okay, that's it. Okay, got it. Ready when you are, pal.
Hi, I'm Drew, and I'm gay.
And I'm Grant, and I'm not. And I mean it this time, guys. I mean it.
He's feeling it today.
Drew, do you know that when I'm not doing this podcast, I'm doing what I love more than anything else, which of course you know is...
making cookies.
I thought you were going to say something funny. It is making cookies. And
I know you love it.
I love it so much. And something amazing happened this week, and I want to start the show off with some good news. Because I don't know if you've taken a look at the world lately. We're not getting a lot of that good news out there.
Oh, really?
You know?
Are things going...
To some people, it's not. There's some
good.
people way up at the top of the Mary Kay pyramid.
You don't know where I am in the pyramid. It could be going great for me.
That's a good point. Well, something great happened. There is a listener, a Patreon subscriber named Jamie.
Oh, shit. Hey, Jamie.
And their partner, Gus. And they were up in Maryland, and they reached out and said, hey, my father, was a baker for many years, had a bake shop, and I didn't know where.
Not a bake shop.
A bake
I love a bake shop. Hell yeah!
I didn't know where Jamie was going with this. I just thought, just bragging,
great story.
just calling to brag, I guess. And Jamie said, I have his old commercial mixer that is ginormous and way bigger than anything I have. Do you want it? And I was like, oh my God, yes. I look it up. It's worth so much money. And I was like, yeah, I would love that. And I'm looking at white glove delivery services because it's huge. Mm-hmm. And it's just so expensive. And even though that would be so much less than buying it from somewhere else, it might as well have been $100,000. I just couldn't do it. And so I told Jamie, I said, I'm so sorry. This is an amazing opportunity. And I'm, in the words of Alexander Hamilton on Opposite Day, I am throwing away my shot. I can't come get this thing. Mm-hmm. Jamie said, I forgot to tell you, I'm a crazy person. And Gus and I are going to strap it in the back of our Honda, and we're coming to Florida, and we're going to drop it off. And I was like,
what?
Kidding. They took...
Were they planning a trip to Florida?
No.
This was just for, to help you?
Yes. Apparently, they're road trip people, and they said, there's people along the way down there that we wanted to see. They had friends in Tennessee and some other places.
Yeah, I don't have friends.
We're just going to snake down, see all of our people, and drop it off. They drove in. We had dinner. They brought it to our house, dropped it off, and then they spent the night in an Airbnb and left the next morning. They were gone. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. Oh my God. What was it? Jamie and who? I'm so sorry.
Gus.
Jamie and Gus. How could I both names? How
Gus.
could I forget Gus?
Gus is a scientist.
My God.
Gus is a scientist who works on... He's the only lab in the world that works on a specific parasite that infects soldiers in the sands of the Middle East. His name's Gus.
All
Doc,
right.
what's going to happen? I have this parasite. Who's working on it? Who's going to save my life? Oh, we got Gus in the back. He's just mixing some Dr. Pepper up. You'll
I
be
want
fine.
you to know that I would not do that for you. So the
You wouldn't
fact
drive
that
a
they did,
mixer to
nope,
me?
no, I would not.
Okay.
So the fact that they did that for you, that is so fucking nice.
I don't
That is
know.
so nice.
I know. Angela and I have been talking. I get you confused with Angela a lot.
I know. We have the same boobs.
So Angela and I talked about it. I don't know that Jamie was real. Jamie might have just
She's a
been an
hologram?
angel. She's
an
an
angelic
angel
hologram.
put on this earth by Elon Musk to bring me
God.
a mixer
Wow.
and to pollute my air with AIs that you did on the show last week. Anyway, I just want to say, Jamie and Gus, thank you. That's so crazy that you
Jamie
did that.
and Gus.
It was
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
And
So
good
thank
luck
you.
on those parasites. I'm rooting for you. Or them. I'm not exactly sure yet.
Also, if you want to meet these incredible people, they'll be at our Chicago show. It is going to be
What?
Jamie's birthday. Jamie's
They're
birthday.
driving in from Maryland to Chicago?
I don't know if they're driving. I don't know if they're taking a
road trip
train.
people.
If it's
They're
a
road
if it's
trip
a
people.
covered wagon. I don't know. But
They're
yeah,
driving. They're
probably. They
Holy
may bring me
shit.
another mixer. So they'll be there. It's going to be Jamie's birthday. So we will definitely call them out and make them uncomfortable. But thank you, Jamie and Gus. Thank you very much.
Fucked. You're fucked,
Drew,
Jamie.
are you out there? I know you're out there living your life. Are you out there? We haven't done
Throwing ass.
throwing ass. We haven't done a Twinnuendo TV talk in a while. What are you watching right now? There's a show that I'm so excited about. It's lighting me up, and I want to tell you about it.
Well,
What
do
are
it.
you into? Can I just go?
Yeah, just go. I'll interrupt
have
you.
you-
Don't worry.
Have you watched Pluribus on Apple TV?
Okay, first of all, they're money laundering or something. There's no reason that Apple TV keeps making these fucking series that they don't advertise at all. Grant, you saying it right now is the first time I've ever heard that. And I use Apple TV every day. I'm serious. I think it's money laundering.
How is that possible? It's on the home screen. It's been on the home screen for a minute. Them advertising it. That's so funny.
Apple doesn't advertise, okay? Their shows are shills.
You've
okay.
never heard of it?
Shills. No.
I don't
Like
know.
the money? E pluribus unum.
Yes, it is. I don't know this. I didn't know her name until right now. The lead actress, Rhea Seehorn. You recognize her.
I know faces.
She's in Better
I'm
Call
not good
Saul.
with names. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Curtis loves that show.
So the creator of Breaking Bad, Vince Gilligan.
His last name is Gilligan.
Isn't that right?
That's so funny.
That'd be funny.
How
if
would
it's
I know
not.
that? I didn't watch that show.
Well, he's really famous. Yeah, Vince Gilligan.
To you.
To most people. Hey, sound off in the comments for with all the Gilligan heads out there. So Vince Gilligan created the show, and the only ad for it, you may be right, the only ad I did see for it, she walks outside into a cul-de-sac and screams, and then it just says Pluribus. And I was like,
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. They don't advertise. Yeah. Go ahead.
the fuck? So I saw
Yeah.
it said, I ignored it. I was like, that looks dumb. And then it said sci-fi, and I went, and I clicked on it, and then it said Vince Gilligan, and I was even more intrigued. It's so fucking good.
What's it about?
There is a man-made, I guess, contagion parasite
Hot.
that spreads all over the world.
The Middle East? Because I know a guy. I know a Gus. I know a Gus.
No.
Okay.
All over the world, and it makes it unites every human into a single entity. Every human. All of their consciences are together. They're all united. They're all one. So they're all working together. They're all one, except for her. It doesn't get her for some reason. It didn't work on her. And like 11 other people in the entire world. And so she's like freaking the fuck out. She turns on the news. She's like, somebody's got to tell me what's going on. And there's the president, but he's not saying anything. And then like he finally goes, Carol, whenever you're ready, call this number. We'll talk to you. We'll explain to you what's going on. Right? It's
Whoa.
so good. It's
Okay,
so
maybe I'll
good.
look into it. Maybe I'll look into
Man,
it. I mean,
it's got
I do
2
feel like I'm
episodes out right now. It's
supporting their
amazing.
money laundering by watching it, but I'll do it.
Well,
I'll absolutely do it.
it's not laundering. You know where it's going. It's going to gold trophies to put on Trump's desk. That's where all the money went.
Honestly, he could use a couple more. He's so good at trophy.
It's not
Yeah,
golden enough.
that does sound good. I'm
good.
currently watching a K-drama called Hellbound on Netflix, and basically
Tell me more.
it's really interesting, but I forget sometimes. I get really excited to watch K-dramas that have...
You take gummies and then you forget.
Well, yeah, obviously. But no, I love sometimes I just want the rom-com K-drama, but then there are times
Sure.
where I love the supernatural element. I love a supernatural element in my K-dramas.
A little bit.
So I found this one. Basically, people in Korea are getting like this giant Wizard of Oz head hologram coming to them and saying, you will die in 3 days at 9:30 p.m. and you're going to hell.
Okay,
We're going
I
to
like
drag
this.
you to hell.
I love
and so
this.
then
I'm in.
at that time, 3 giant demons from hell come up. And the point is they beat you up and like fuck you up so that everyone on earth can see what you're about to live through for the rest of eternity. So they come up, they put on a little show, and then they burn
my
you into hell.
God.
Right.
I
I forget
so
sometimes
turned on.
though, if I just want to warn everyone ahead of time, K-dramas sometimes when it has like dark subject matter, it gets really dark. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it. Just go in. I'm having fun. I'm loving watching it. But let me just say that don't get attached to anyone, okay? They're
Yeah.
left and right, left and right.
Yeah.
And I'm on season 2. I think it was like a Squid Game season 2 and 3 type thing where it was one big season and they broke it up into 2 seasons.
Okay.
So I'm on season 2 and I still don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's good.
Can you
I
get
love to see
attached to
people
any
dragged
of
to hell.
the? Can we get attached to any of the demons, or is there like a second hell that pops up and
The
grabs
demons
them?
are great. Oh,
Okay.
the demons, they pop
They're
up.
solid.
They're right on time. If you die at
Okay.
9:30,
Good.
they're there at 9:30.
What's it
And-
called again? Hellbound.
Hellbound, yeah.
That's
And
what.
they fuck these people up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I got an email recently from my old church that put me on a list called Hellbound. I didn't know if they were the same thing. I don't know if they were.
It might be, Grant.
It
Just
didn't give
the
me a
next
date.
The next time you have a hallucination that a giant face is talking to you, yeah, that's what that is.
Okay.
Hellbound,
It's not.
baby.
It's not Zordon. You're telling me it's Hellbound. Zordon, right?
What are you talking
That
about?
name doesn't mean anything to you. Giant face.
Are you trying to say
Zordon?
Zoran?
Zordon.
You're trying to say it's not Zordon, is it?
If only we had devices that would connect to a wealth of information.
Remember when we had to just like guess? Remember when you'd be out to dinner with friends?
Yeah,
You'd be like,
Zordon.
who was it in that movie? And you just never knew. Okay, I was wrong.
Zordon, baby.
You know, I almost bought you a cameo from the guy who played Zordon.
From Zordon? That's amazing.
Because it's like $15, and he does all of his cameos
That's
in
too
front
much.
of his like Power Rangers like merch.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was adorable.
That
I
is
was
great.
like, oh, that would be fun.
I hope he's doing well.
Forget
Drew-
you heard that. That's your Christmas present.
Okay. Hang on. Gone. Drew, we love to
Grant.
talk about the news here on Twinnuendo.
Can't stop
We
talking
talked
about
about
it, yeah.
TV, so now we got breaking news. Did you hear that officially SCOTUS, Supreme Court, said that they're not going to revisit their decision on gay marriage? And so can I ask you, I just have one question I want to get your opinion on. How big of a mistake is that for them to let gay people remain married?
Okay, I want to be fair about this. I don't want to speak for other people. But I can say personally, it's horrible. It's a horrible mistake. A mistake has been made. Because
You're
I
hoping
don't-
you were going to get out of this, but it was going to be a technicality.
Curtis and I, we love each other, but does our relationship bring glory to God? I don't think so. And we can't afford a
Been
divorce.
saying it for years.
So I thought Miss Kimmy, did you see, somebody put on TikTok when they make the biopic of Kim Davis, we need to cast someone who can correctly capture the amount of forehead she has. And they put a picture of Kim Davis up, and then right next to it put a picture of Vince Vaughn.
Oh my God, yes.
They look just alike.
Oh my God, yes.
They look just alike. Just
Holy
alike.
shit.
No, it's just...
Hey,
listen,
come here, buddy.
all-
I can't do a Vince Vaughn. Why am
It's
I
just
trying?
all so stupid. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. And now that dumb fucking bitch who's been married 4 fucking times is now owes like $300,000. Like, she's just making it worse. She went from $100,000 for her first case that she's been fighting for 10 years to now she owes $300,000. Like, you're a fucking idiot. You dumb bitch.
Ah, she'll get some Trump Bitcoin. She'll be fine. It's just so weird. It's such a fucking weird thing. It's like we're going, hey, maybe we should revisit. Did we make a mistake about slavery? Like, should we have?
Grant, well,
should we make some changes?
remember the martyr that is Charlie Kirk, you know, the guy, his neck exploded. He
Speaking of Hellbound,
said the Civil Rights Act was wrong. Like, if it had been up to him and other people on the right, we'd get rid of the Civil Rights Act. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely... Sorry, I know this is crazy. I know I'm like someone's dad, but
it's
going to
get funny, guys, in just a minute. Sorry.
Racism. Like, sorry, I can't. It's so sad. Our world sucks.
Our world sucks. So, Drew, can I ask you, if let's say that we must flee, like we had to leave the United States for some reason, we had to, and
Well, you should leave Florida. Just no matter what happens, you need to get out of Florida.
You have tried. They are not letting people out.
Y'all,
None
if
of
anyone
us.
has
can
an
get us
extra
out.
home in LA
Like
that they're
a
not using
boat.
currently, Grant and Angela are seeking asylum in California.
I need a job. Hopefully, one I can do like this, sitting in a chair. With
You
a
do need a
microphone.
job. It is something that you need.
So, Drew, where would you live if you had to live in another country? Where would be your? There I go. Where are you going?
You know where I would live. Listener,
Fire Island's not real.
say it out
Something
loud.
Dad
First
always
of all,
said.
it is
That's what
real.
Dad always said.
Secondly, yell it out loud. Yell it out loud. Let's see if you get it right. Barcelona, yes. I would move to Barcelona, Spain, España. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. And
Do you think you can learn
I already
Spanish
felt-
at 41?
Yes.
Can you learn it?
Fee, 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 fee. Fee, 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 fee.
You're going to be using your AirPods every day.
Possibly. Hey, listen, you don't have to actually know the language if you have tools.
That's a solid point. I think that's an interesting answer. I love it. I'd love to go
Where
to
would you go?
Barcelona. Brother,
Canada.
where are we from? Where are our roots?
Mexico.
I gotta call Dad. He's gonna kill himself. No.
Where are we from?
England. We're like
Why?
99% English.
They don't see the sun enough. Do you really
I
want
know.
to
Look
look
at my
UK?
look at my skin.
You live in
So-
Florida.
Drew, I know I'm inside a lot. I thought if we were, so obviously the correct answer is we go to the UK together. And so if we were to do that,
I'm
let's
not moving
put
to
it.
the UK.
Okay, you are though for this game. So
I live in Spain.
thought you vacation in Spain. So
They have
I
a
thought.
giant Zara there.
I'm listening. My favorite T-shirt is from Zara. I love it. I truly, it's my fancy T-shirt. When I think who's gonna
My
look good
favorite-
in the, if I'm
my
gonna look
favorite
good in
t-shirt's
something,
from Zara.
is Zara. I do. I
Yeah.
love the shirt. Every time I wash it, I'm upset because I'm like, how many more washes can this take? I'm not happy about it.
Grant, okay, I'm one of those people. I absolutely love buying sweatshirts from the airport, but I'm noticing I've made a few of those purchases in the last year, and I'm noticing you can only wash and dry them a few times, and then it's an inside sweatshirt. Okay, you don't leave
Dry
the house
clean?
wearing it.
Can we dry clean them? Is that the secret?
I'm not dry cleaning a sweatshirt from an airport, Grant.
I'm dry cleaning my Zara T-shirt from now on. So here's my thing.
Dryel, do you have Dryel? Sorry, I yelled
No,
that.
at home. Well, they're a
Yeah,
sponsor.
at home. You could do that. You could do
This
that
has
with your
all
shirt.
been a sponsorship. That's a good point. So, Drew, if we're going to go to the UK and we're going to be on Taskmaster, I'll put it that way, because that's something
okay.
you would do.
Yes.
We need to know the slang. We need to know the idioms, the slang, the way people talk If we want to go where the people are, if we want to see them dancing, then we need to know how they communicate. So, Drew, I'm to give you some British slang. These are real words. These are real idioms. I want you to translate it for me. Tell me what it means, like what context. And if you need help, if I need to put it in a sentence, I can do that for you.
Before I do that, do you mind if I ask you a question? Because you just said British slang.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what countries are in Great Britain and what countries are in the United Kingdom?
So, and I'll edit them in. I'm just going to move my mouth behind the mic, and then I'll edit the correct answers in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Wales? Wales is in there.
Wales is the correct. Wales is it. That's the. Listen, as
Wales
long as
is
you
in there.
lead with Wales, our king currently is formally the Prince of Wales. That's all you need to know.
I mean, and that's really why I want to go. I was waiting on that bitch to die. You know what I mean? I need a man in charge. I'm gonna go
She
back
did
over there.
stay alive so long. And it's like,
James-
for what?
James Acaster was on Seth Meyers right after the death of the Queen, after the king was sworn in.
Oh, yeah, I watched that.
Do you remember what he said about bullying
No.
the king? He said, like, he was talking about his visa's almost up, so he doesn't want to make fun of Trump because he's, like, afraid something's going to happen to him. And he goes, in England, he's like, that's not a king, that's a dictator. A king does nothing. In England, we have a king. We bully him all the time. We make fun of him because his mom's dead. And he just, that's a good line.
That's
All
a
right,
good
Drew,
line.
these are real, okay? And we need to know this. And if you want to speak in a British accent, that may help you. Do you know, we'll start easy. Have you ever heard, oh, I'm chuffed to bits?
Yeah, I'm irritated.
Oh, no. I'm chuffed to bits.
No, Grant, if you run, okay, when Alexis goes on a hike, she always says that her thighs are
She's
chuffing.
chafed. Yes, her bits are chafed. This is chuffed
You're
with
right.
a U. Chuffed
Absolutely
to
right.
bits. Oh, I got a free dinner. I'm just chuffed to bits about it.
Oh, you're happy?
Extremely
and you know
pleased. There you go. Yeah. Chuffed to bits.
Yeah, Alexis has never said that. Okay.
What about this? Don't worry about him. He's just throwing a wobbly.
That's what they call their stinky leg.
I'll allow it, but would you like an alternative definition?
I mean, sure.
Toddlers do this a lot. Toddlers throw a wobbly a lot.
Like, fall down?
They have a tantrum or an outburst. Throwing a wobbly.
Wobbly?
They're throwing
Wobbly?
a wobbly, mate. That was
Wow,
good.
Okay.
the
That's
Kings.
wild. Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
throwing a wobbly. Drew, when you were rearranging your room, what'd you do with all the bits and bobs? Do you know what bits and bobs are?
Yeah, this and that.
Yeah, odds
Bits
and
and
ends.
bobs. Yeah,
This and
odds
that.
and
I just got
ends.
bits and bobs. That's a good one. I'm not going to put this in a sentence yet. I'm just going to say it. Up the duff. Up
It's like when
the duff.
It's like when you tell someone, "Yeah, up your mother."
You're so wrong, and you're so close at the same time. We're so excited. Yeah, my wife is up the duff.
Pregnant?
Yep, pregnant. She's up the duff.
Yeah, the baby's
Up
up
the
her
duff.
duff. You know, speaking
the
of
duff.
Duff, Hillary Duff has released a new album after years of no one asking for it. And I got to say this right here, right now. Her singing has improved tenfold. So for those of you who
Really?
only think of Hillary Duff as la 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 la, that's not her anymore.
She's on the podcast.
That's
right now.
not her anymore. Anyway, I'm proud of her. And the next time I see her at our coffee bean, I'm going to tell her I like it.
Have you? I saw a video today. Speaking of Jessica Simpson singing recently.
Now, that's tough. You know, she's never been a great singer in that she doesn't have control of her voice. And that's fun to watch.
That's how it is
Yeah.
most of the time. Which is why, if you say, "Hey, do you want to go to the Jessica Simpson concert?" I would say, "You know what? Sling your hook. Hey, sling your hook.
You do you.
Go
Sing your
away.
hook. Wait,
Get lost."
go away or get lost. Is that one of them?
There you go. Sling your hook. Go sling your hook.
Sling
I don't know what the
your
fuck that means.
hook.
It's better than up the duff.
I'm exhausted.
What do you think? What do you think a bit of a dog's breakfast means?
My wife. My bird.
My wife, right? Just a
My
bit of
bird,
a dog's
she's-
breakfast.
she's been eating the dog's breakfast because she's a bitch.
How's the project coming along at work? Oh God, it's a bit of a dog's breakfast.
What the fuck? Listen, UK. I love that y'all have such hilarious idioms, and I love that you put "use" in words where you don't have to. But Jesus Christ, none of this makes sense. And I'm an American, so it should all make sense to me. It should all.
A bit of a dog's breakfast means it's a total mess. It's a bit of a dog's breakfast over here. You wouldn't believe it.
Breakfast is a total. I guess I can see that. Like when dogs eat, they make a mess.
It's just a bit of a dog's breakfast over here. I don't know what to tell you. But, Drew, what does it mean when someone's full of beans?
You're full of shit. Wait, don't tell me.
I'll give you a sentence if you need it.
No. I got it.
Okay.
When someone murders women,
you're on the right track.
Collects their clits.
Yep.
And then
you're on the right track.
Eats them all at once.
Ah, fuck, you're so close. It actually just means someone who's energetic or lively. I thought that's where you were going.
They were before, they lost their clits.
So then you could say that they were full of beans.
And now they have no beans.
All right, we just got a couple more. What about when someone's on the lash? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it means they are on a rampage. Like, stay out of their way. They are mad.
They are out drinking heavily if they're on the lash. We're going out. We're going to be on the lash tonight, boys.
Okay, I honestly, Grant, I have watched so much Drag Race UK and Taskmaster that I thought I was going to get all of these right. I thought I was going to make you look stupid.
I know. You've only got two left. Let's see if you can get a single one of them. What if you describe someone as a jammy git?
Why would I do that?
I was walking on my friend was walking on the street. He tripped over the sidewalk, and guess what he found? $20 bill just sitting there. What a jammy git.
Like you're saying a person is the jammy git?
Mm-hmm. So he's such a jammy git. Yes, a very lucky person, typically someone who doesn't deserve it. You luck into something that is completely blind luck. Yeah.
A jammy
git. Okay, Drew, this last one.
G-I-T or G-I-T?
G-I-T.
That's not even a word.
All right, so
Y'all
last
are crazy.
One. Okay.
Here's the thing. Listen, colonization sucks, but it was their hobby. It was their hobby.
Yeah,
and now that they can't colonize anymore, now they're coming up with insane words. Maybe
you gotta pass
we let them colonize one more place. Just one more. Okay? And
where are you thinking?
I'll choose one.
Florida?
I'll choose one.
Come on over. We need some
Orlando.
help. Please.
No, they go to Epcot and they colonize all of the centers.
Slowly,
all the countries.
They just go out and they just slowly become
hell yeah
England. That would be the food would be terrible. All right, Drew, this last one I'm actually going to give you. I'm going to give you 4. One of them's real. 3 of them are not. You ready? I'm going to give you the term.
Only one.
Only
real.
One of these is real.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give you the term, and I'm going to give you the definition as well. You just need to tell me which one's real.
I'm going to close my eyes.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
A wazzock, I don't know how they'd pronounce it. Wazzock is an idiot or a fool. Bibbleknocked is an adjective, meaning mildly embarrassed, yet pretending you're not. I was absolutely bibbleknocked. A clag wobbler, someone who always shows up late, is a clag wobbler. And then lastly is a mumply, which you're grumpy but kind of in like a cute way. Like, oh, she's just a little bit mumply this morning. So we have wazzock or wazzock, bibbleknocked, clag wobbler, mumply. One of those is real.
Honestly, I just keep thinking, what would Grant make up? I definitely think bibble whatever.
Bibbleknocked? Okay, great. You're right. That's eliminated. That's not real. Don't say it to people. It could be offensive.
I also think you made up the wobbly one because we've already had a wobbly, and you.
That's fake. You're right.
Yeah.
So we're down to the last
choices?
2. Wazzock and mumply.
I'm leaning towards wazzock being real because are being fake because you really hit it hard that you didn't know how to pronounce it. And you said, well, I don't know how they pronounce it. And I felt like that was heavy-handed. But that could have been a double fake out. Oh. Okay.
If only you had a British
Give me
friend
the
to call.
name and the definition one more time. I'm gonna go inside myself. Do it
A
again.
wazik. A wazik is a noun. It's an idiot or a fool. A mumply is I'm sorry, not a mumply. Mumply is an adjective, which is someone grumpy, but kind of like in a cute way. A little mumply this
You made
morning.
that one up. The real one's Wazik.
God damn it. Well done, Drew. Wazik
that true?
is real. Yes, you got it.
Double faked me out. I fucking knew it.
Double fake. The old twin faker.
That's your preacher coming out. That's your preacher coming out.
What?
Manipulation. You tried to manipulate me.
Drew, I'm glad that you enjoyed this game. And now, if you could donate to me to make more games, that would be great. We're going to pass the plate. We're going to sing this song.
I didn't ask for that.
You know what? You sure fucking didn't. And that's part of the problem.
Sorry.
Yeah, so England's a weird place, and I can't wait to go there. And I want to go to there.
Have you never
and
been?
I hope we do. No. I was going to go.
We should do a show. We should do Edinburgh.
Edinburgh?
Yeah,
I would
love
love
to. Comedy show. Let's write
God,
a
I'd
show
love
about
to.
twins reconnecting after years of one of the twins being a piece of shit.
And the other one was just in the church trying his best. So I think that it could be a great show.
Kind of. My hands aren't clean. My hands aren't clean. I wish they were. I can't argue.
Yeah, we could do a show where, like, maybe I come up with little contests that people could do, and you could kind of be my sidekick, and we bring on like funny people, like maybe game. 4 or 5 people.
Oh, you're describing
to complete the.
Did you watch it? Did you watch the 7 minutes of the first Taskmasters on YouTube? The first Taskmaster was at Edinburgh. So
it's in the theater.
Yeah, well, yeah, but there's a ton of people in it, and Mike Wozniak and the other guy, they're both in it too. But
you only remember Mike's name because you love him. You would do stuff to him.
He is.
Would you make him keep his tie on?
No, but I would make him come.
That's a thing. That's something. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a specific look that you appreciate, like the way a guy dresses? Do you appreciate someone in a suit more than someone in streetwear, as the kids say? What is there a look that you go for when someone puts on flannel? Do you just fly off the handle? I couldn't rhyme anything with flannel.
Yes, you can fly off the handle.
Yep, there's a speech impediment. I knew it'd get me somewhere. Is there a look that drives
you?
I
want to say, first of all, in the year 2025 of our Lord, it is very funny to me that you're like, is it, like, do you like it when they're, like, in a suit? Because, like, who wears a suit nowadays? You know what I mean?
Mike Wozniak. People who wear them for work. Businessmen, lawyers.
Think men in suits.
Suit sellers.
Are very hot, but I think that's my own trauma.
Sure.
From,
everything we're into sexually is related to some trauma that we experienced. I had no trauma, so my sex it's mayonnaise. Just mayonnaise up there.
You put mayonnaise up there? I love seeing a man in a suit. But the piece of clothing thing that I really care about, okay? I want a man in a t-shirt
from Zara
or whatever, t-shirt, sweater, whatever. But if I just want to be able to see your pecs, if I could see your pecs through your shirt, you can wear whatever you want. Wear whatever
Interesting.
You want.
You're that into. You're so close to boobs, man. You're so close to boobies.
I know.
We'll get you there.
I know.
We'll get you there. A little bit more prayer. We'll get you to boobies.
And suits, of course. I love when a man's in a suit.
You love a good suit. You love a good
suit.
She
has to cook. He goes to work. I love that shit.
That's the best. He's bona fide. He's a suiter. So, Drew, I did want to kind of changing gears. Can we change gears for a second? Can we
I feel like
imagine
you're
we're
going
riding
to.
this mountain bike of friendship
I
and
would
change
never do
gears about
Mhm.
friendship? Angela and I very recently had, I don't know, falling out might be too strong of a word. We had a pretty negative interaction with some people who we used to be really, really close with.
Let me guess. Christians.
They are.
That's all I need to know.
Chrissies. They're
That's all I
Chrissies.
need to know.
Christos.
What a shock. That's shocking, Grant. What
Well,
a shock.
we left those interactions thinking it's a little difficult because we've known them for a long, long, long time. And when we initially went through all the shit we went through a couple of years ago, they were among a very, very select few who stood by us, and it cost them personally to do so. You know, as we were ostracized from a lot of people, they were as well because of their proximity to us. So I'm forever grateful for that. It was courageous. It was kind. It was the right thing to do. It was wonderful. However, over the past couple of years, myself and my wife have changed significantly, and our values have shifted. We don't hate gay people as a whole. We just hate the ones that we meet. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So
we're not an easy group. I understand.
No. But our values have changed a lot. Theirs haven't. And so like they're back in church and they're doing that whole thing. And so we kind of just grew apart, like naturally kind of grew apart.
Yeah.
And we kind of had a conflict with them where it was like some new values of ours conflicted with their traditionally
Christian.
held values. Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
It didn't go well. Like it left us kind of feeling judged, and honestly,
What?
it left us feeling
A Christian made you feel judged?
But
What?
it let us feeling like back to how we felt 2 years ago. You know, like we had made all this progress, we were far away from all that, and then it was like, fuck, we're right back there. Like, how the hell did that happen? Like, we were just like there. And you know, when we left those conversations, we didn't feel so bad about them. But then, like, we were processing what was actually said, and it made me think about, like, why there may be people in your life, there may be friends that you've had for a long time, and why it may be time to, like, let go of those, and it's okay to let them go. And the big indicator that we saw was, I remember we were having this conversation, and he said to me, we can be friends and not agree about everything. And I said, that's true. That's absolutely right. However, I was telling him about something in my life that I'm celebrating, that I'm happy about, that brings me joy and I'm proud of. And he didn't celebrate with me. He can't. His belief system won't let him, you know? And she did the same thing to Angela. You know, she didn't celebrate. So it's okay that you don't agree, but you can't even celebrate. So, like, if someone can't join you in your joy, why keep hanging out with them? Why keep walking with them? Like, what the fuck is that about? And like, if you're
family as well,
if your friend, if your friends or your family, when you're laughing, instead of laughing with you, they make you cry, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, because literally Angela was telling this person, again, celebrate this with me. I'm very proud of where I am, and I'm proud of who I am, and like celebrate this with me. And she left the conversation crying. The fuck? It has nothing to do with the other person. And so it was just one of those things where that was kind of like the clear moment of, yeah, why do I want to walk away from this relationship I've had for many, many, many years? And why is it okay to do that? Like what is it exactly? And that was just kind of where we landed was it's okay to disagree with us. It's not okay to not celebrate us when we want to celebrate, you know? Like, I mean, if we're going to get biblical with it, that's what Jesus taught. You're supposed to weep with those who weep, and you're supposed to, like, laugh with those who laugh. Like you're supposed to celebrate with those who celebrate, rejoice with those who rejoice. They couldn't do that. Why the fuck would I keep them in my life? Why do I have to, when I'm happy, why do I have to worry if my friends are going to be happy for me or not? Why do I have to worry if they're going to come piss in my Cheerios? There's enough people out there in the world rooting for you to fail because they feel bad about themselves. Why the hell would you let them in to your T-Mobile top 5 or whatever, your best friends, your inner circle? Why would you do that? There's enough of those people out there. Find the people who are going to celebrate you and celebrate your wins. Find the people who won't compete with your happiness, who won't see your happiness as a threat to theirs. And bring those people in your life. And if you got those people that are close to you who see your happiness as a threat to theirs or can't celebrate with you,
Kill them.
I consider telling them to fuck off.
It's, first of all, I'm sorry that you're going through that. That sucks. But there are a couple, like, I'm just sitting here listening, and there are a couple things that just struck me. Like, you're saying out loud what I say often on IMHO, the podcast, my other hit podcast that I also put 50% of the work in, if that.
I'm gonna check it out one day. I really am. Keep bringing it up.
Honestly, Grant,
I really am gonna look it up.
I think it would confuse you. You'd be like, "Is that me?" Anyway, we get so many questions on the pod, and it's usually young queer people who are going through the same thing that you're describing, but it's family, and they come to me because I've been so vocal about everything I've been going through, and I don't know, as a queer person listening to that, I don't know, it's wild. I do sometimes forget that you're in a completely different place than you have been. And in a different way, on a different scale, you're experiencing everything that we experience as outsiders. I think it was kind of them to stick by you, and I think it was nice that you thought they're going to stay in church and nothing will change. But a big part of the church mentality, the cult part of it, honestly, is control. And so they're under control, and now their friends are not under control. Yeah. And sure, they can say that's okay when it first starts, but now that you're 2 years into it, I mean, if they're staying in the church, if they're okay with everything that the church has done, then you knew this was going to happen eventually, right?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, the reason why I haven't really spoken to them for a couple of months is not because of any animosity going one way or the other. It literally was, I told them, I said, what are we going to talk about? Like, our values are so different. I don't necessarily care what your opinion is about so many things in my life because I don't value the same things you value. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
well,
I don't think there's
they would just be repeating what the church has told them. They're not even their values. It'd be one thing if it was like, I believe this truly because, my family and I have sat down and we've really considered all sides and this is what we've chosen. But the fact that they're just going to come spout things at you.
Okay, but even, like, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say they did that. Let's say they studied all world religions and they came up with this unique set of values. I don't care. I still don't care about your values. Like, they're not mine. It's the same thing of, like, if someone came and sat down in my living room and was like, let me put these 4 crystals on your forehead, and I'm telling you, I know exactly what you need to do at work to, like, fix those relationships. I'd be like, I mean,
I don't have a job.
I don't have you're so dumb. I don't even have a job, you idiot. But so it's not necessarily the Christian value or even where it came from. It's just the fact that I don't hold those. I don't hold that worldview. And so why do I? And I said, you don't want my opinion about your life. You don't respect my opinion, because, like, I don't have the same values. Like, straight up, I think you're making a mistake with your kids, but you don't. You think I'm making a mistake with mine. Like, so what are we doing? Why we can borrow each other's lawnmowers or, straight people do that. Or, like, we can hook our hoses up. Gay people
That's
do
what
that?
gay people do. Yeah, we love
Got it.
doing that.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that Angela has said she had said when she was kind of wrestling last night about what to say and what not to say, and I said, it strikes me that it's like you're trying to revive something here with this person. Why not just let it like be what it is? And she said she named how many years we've known them, and then I said that's a logical fallacy. I think it's called sunken cost. Is that right? Is that the logical fallacy?
I don't know.
Where you've invested so much time that you go, well, might as well see it through. No, everything has a season, and those people don't exist anymore. Who we were in their life, those people don't exist anymore. So like, it's over. Like now we've got like new relationship, whatever. And I don't know. I wonder if there are people out there, like you said, if it's a queer experience with your family, or maybe that's a helpful metric when you're thinking about, is this somebody I want to keep trying with? Well, for me, it's not just that we disagree. You won't even celebrate me. Like if you have someone in your life that you're excited and you don't want to tell this person because you're afraid they're going to ruin that excitement, that they're going to piss all over it, why the fuck are they in your life? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And it could be complicated. There may be other you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I don't know. For me, that with this friendship, that was enough for me to go,
Yeah.
nah, no.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I have a hard time looking outside of the Christian label. I think I'm just hyper aware of it because we talk about it every week. Before Twinnuendo, I didn't think about church. I never thought about church or what I went through or any of that. So over the last couple years, we've just been talking about church. And I think where I am currently and how I'm handling it is I think I'm firmly in I just want nothing to do with them phase. I don't want anything to do with anyone who identifies as a Christian. And if you do identify as a Christian, then I will be your friend if you are also actively speaking out against people who are using Christianity to hurt people, Like, so...
Like who? Name one who's the Speaker of the House. Name single one who's also the Speaker of the House. Who?
And who's also on Grindr.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's like this week there was, I don't know if y'all saw this on TikTok, but there's a woman who's calling churches. And
I was going to ask you if you saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Germantown, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just chuffed to bits for you to tell this. I don't mean to be throwing a wobbly. I'm just
I'm lollipop. I'm bubble.
You're full of beans. You're full of beans talking about it. It's a real bit of a dog's breakfast.
Listen, I had so much dairy last night. I do feel like I'm full of something. Anyway, no, this woman is calling churches and she's not asking for money. She's asking for baby formula. She has the sound of a baby crying in the background. And she asks, I just need to feed my baby. Do you have baby formula? Can I have
Do you know where
formula?
the sound's coming from? It's the guy from the Police Academy movies. It's Michael Winslow is his name?
That's not... He's dead, right?
Oh.
Is
he?
Did I make that up? Can I tell you? If I haven't thought about a celebrity in more than like a year, they're dead. I let them go so fast.
Where's Macaulay Culkin in your brain?
Alive! He's 67!
Yeah, it was him. He was in the background doing the baby cry.
Anyway.
Good for you, Winslow.
But she's doing it just to kind of show that these churches with their tax-exempt status are refusing to help the community. The whole reason...
It's a benevolence audit. It's auditing. Benevolence is what the church calls it. Again, like giving to the needy and the poor and whatever. So it's an audit. Like, will they actually give and be benevolent or not?
I don't love gotcha journalism. However, this one feels very different because it feels like we are helping pay for their church, like we
Yeah.
pay all our taxes, they don't. So any sort of city related services they receive, they're not paying for. We're paying for like the road repair around their church and all that shit.
Yeah.
They don't. And the reason is because, well, we're the church and we need the money to help others. And, now that we're in the world of Christian nationalism, we just know that's not happening. And so one of the churches they called was Germantown Baptist, which was our kind of rival church.
Rival
Like
mega church.
Bellevue was the
Yeah.
mega church. Germantown was slightly smaller, but still a mega church.
Still a mega church. It's huge.
And it's where we had our 8th grade graduation from our public middle school.
Oh, whoever
Our
sang
public
saw
middle
the
school.
video of Drew singing "Climb Every Mountain" that I posted on Patreon.
That's Germantown
That's
Baptist,
at Germantown
baby.
Baptist Church. Yeah, so if you're on
Yeah.
Patreon, look it up.
Anyway, she calls, she asks for formula. They ask if she's a member. And she says, no. And they say, well, our benevolence program is for members only. And of course, that response is bonkers.
Yeah.
And so
From a human standpoint, like
from a human being standpoint,
even if that's true, like could you as a person take that phone call and
hang up?
hear the baby and go like,
and all they're asking for is formula.
Sorry,
my baby's
yeah, call.
starving. Can I please have baby formula?
Can I have a
and you're
can
like,
of
you're not a
formula?
member. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, we're not surprised, but that specific one, like a lot of churches, the majority of the churches she called did not help her. But the Germantown Baptist one really took off because it was so egregious, and we know that it's a church that is filled with money.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, so it's been really fun flipping through TikTok and seeing, everyone talking about Germantown Baptist and how awful it is, and I can't believe. And I'm like, I grew up with a millionaire pastor. Are you fucking kidding? We don't care about people. And then, did you see the sermon from Sunday?
yeah,
Where he
the
called them all
response, yeah.
trolls?
woke trolls, or
Woke
something like that?
trolls. They're
Yeah.
trolls.
Yeah,
Outrageous, but not surprising,
but that's what
And
Jesus taught. He said, when someone strikes you on the cheek, turn away from them so they don't see that you're forming a fist, and then hit them when they least expect it. Slap them back.
This other pastor went viral because he came out in defense of these churches and said, well, people try to scam churches all the time. So I don't think it's fair that like they turned you down over the phone. And so that makes them a bad church because they're probably worried they're going to get scammed out of baby formula. You think people are running a baby formula scam ring? What is wrong with you? And then, of course, he got blowback. And what did he do? Woke trolls. Like, it is.
Well,
it's
when
honestly
Jesus
like they're
fed
like,
the 5,000,
yes.
one of the disciples was there doing credit checks, background check, making sure that
Yeah.
if Jesus fed you, that you actually needed it.
Needed it.
Like you needed it. So,
Exactly. And they do ask each person exactly what they need and how long
I
they
tell
needed
you,
it. And
Drew, in my church in Memphis, we had a food pantry, and it became one of the largest food pantries in the area. And every second or third Saturday, I mean, it got to the point where we were feeding like 400 to 500 people, like families would come through. We would collect the food. We would go to the food bank and get whatever we could there. And it was really incredible. And one of the things that it enabled us to do was we would pack food boxes. So when people off the street would just walk in looking for help, what do you need? We could hand them food boxes. We could hand them toiletries. We could hand whatever they needed. And there were people who would pull up in like a brand new Lexus or a brand new Mercedes or a brand new any type of luxury car. Mm-hmm. And they would come in and say, I need food. And they would like tell us, I've got 3 kids at home and whatever. And we'd give them the food. Like if they're scamming us out of a box of pancake mix,
Yeah.
and 2 things of cereal and whatever. Okay, because do you know what the other side of that is? If they're not scamming us, then we're saying to them who are right in front of us and they're hungry,
Let your children
and we're also
starve.
saying to their children, we're not going to feed you. I mean, Jesus famously said, like, talking about judgment one day, which they love, the Christians love judgment,
love
but
that.
this is about them. Jesus said, like, I will send a lot of you away because when I was hungry, you didn't feed me. When I was naked, you didn't clothe me. When I was in prison, you didn't visit me. And they go, Lord, when did we see you hungry or naked or in prison? And he said, I tell you the truth that whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me. And so the caution should be, if you believe that to be true as a Christian, the caution should be, I don't want to miss an opportunity. Like if this person's in front of me, I will always err on the side. I will let you take advantage of me. Also, by the way, you believe in a God who's sovereign in control of everything, and you're being taken advantage of. You're allowing yourself to be taken advantage of because you want to make sure that if there is a chance that someone's in need, that they're going to have that need met. You're saying God's not going to come to your defense. He's not going to provide for you. He's going to let you go bankrupt and destitute because you were too generous. I don't think so. That's fucking stupid. And it's just, yeah, it all sucks. Whatever. Fuck it.
And this is just a weird personal thing about the Germantown Baptist thing is when I was in high school, I know we all have a teacher that we just love, that it feels like they change your life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that was the choir teacher, Mr. Norton. And
oh God, he's still there.
I just thought he was just the best guy. And he allowed me to be confident with my singing, and he taught us so much, and we just loved him. And in the middle of, I think it was my sophomore, junior year, he became the music minister of this church down the street, this little tiny church. And that one of the show choir members' dad was the pastor of. So guess what we did? Almost every show choir kid started going to that church just so we could be like together and with Mr. Norton.
It was just
you know?
the gayest church you've ever seen. Gayest Baptist
Absolutely.
church you've ever seen.
Super gay. But anyway, I've always just really held him in such high regard. And when I first started, because people were tagging me in the Germantown Baptist TikToks.
Were they?
When I first started,
that's funny.
Someone said, "Is this Nick Nixon's church?"
Almost.
But I got, as soon as I started getting tagged, you know, I was like, oh, wow, this is crazy. I can't believe, like, you know, when you hear like an entire world talk about your hometown, it's like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah. But then I suddenly occurred to me in the middle of all of it, Mr. Norton is the music minister of Germantown Baptist. Mm-hmm. He's Pastor Ron Norton of Germantown Baptist. And I cannot make it make sense in my head. Because when I say he was so genuinely loving and kind, and just hear that he's a part of that his pastor called people who are concerned that they're not helping people woke trolls, that just doesn't make sense to me. But on the other hand, his wife's a cunt. And she was always a cunt. And she was mean to all of us, high school kids. She was such a cunt. So, you know, on the flip side, I'm like, well, yeah, with her, yeah, I'm sure, you know, he's just the sub. She's Dom. And she does everything.
Be the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, being involved in mega churches. I mean, I worked at Bellevue Baptist for a minute when I was in seminary, and it's such a crazy large organization that you're just siloed, and there are people who they're like, I don't give a fuck what else is happening in this place, I get to do my thing. And he may feel that way. He may feel, you know, he may be doing the same thing we're doing. He may be looking at TikTok being like, fuck that guy, but I've got my little thing that I'm doing. I don't know. He could still be a good person trapped in there.
It's just
it's hard to get out of those places.
Yeah, and it's hard to
moral
reckon with.
quicksand.
It's hard to reckon with, like, the person I knew. And yes, I was a student, he was a teacher. Like, obviously we weren't friends, but,
Yeah.
you know, he knew more about my life than any other adult at that time.
Yeah.
Definitely more than our parents. So, I don't know. It's just a bummer. It's just a bummer. It's a big bummer.
It's a big bummer. And so if you're in Germantown, Tennessee, and you're thinking about going to church,
Don't do that
don't.
one.
Don't do any of them.
that one. Yeah.
So, well, you know what? Let's pick it up. Let's end on a high note.
Okay.
Let's answer voicemail.
Okay.
And a 1 and a 2, you know what to do. Here we go.
Hi, Drew and Grant. My name is Laura.
Hey, Laura.
I have been, sorry, I had lost my train of thought already.
You tripped her up.
I just wanted
that was my
to
fault.
call and say, hey, I really enjoy your guys' podcast. I really enjoy IMHO as well. And
Thanks.
It's been a hell of a year. And I'm just really glad that you are still around and doing this for us.
At least another week.
Had a really bad situation this year. I found out I had breast cancer, and my partner moved in with me, and then he cheated on me and dumped me very abruptly halfway through treatment. And then I finished treatment, did surgery, radiation, and now I'm finally like back to normal-ish and functioning okay, and got through it. But you have both been the little voices in my ear the entire time. It's brought me a lot of comfort. I've rewatched your episodes and re-listened to your episodes on Spotify about 1 million times. So I'm just really appreciative, and I don't know. Yeah, you guys are doing an awesome job. So again, my name is Laura, and I love you guys. Take care. Bye.
Laura.
Grant.
Isn't that the
That was a
sweetest?
perfect way to end this episode.
Isn't
Laura.
that the sweetest? Laura.
I love you.
I love you, Laura.
Thank you so
I
much
love you.
for saying
Do you think
that.
she called the right number? I mean, she said this brings her comfort. Do you think did she mean to call
No.
another podcast?
She definitely no. She had it right. She doesn't know that listening to us over and over on Spotify caused her breast cancer, though. So, and you know what? I want to keep her in the dark there. I don't want her to know that we're the reason.
I'll let it.
Thank you so much.
Don't
Thank you.
even worry
Edit
about
that out. Edit that
Laura,
out. Laura, that's
I
so
hope you're doing
nice.
well. And also, it sounds like you got rid of a relationship cancer.
Ugh. Yeah, he was a cancer.
Fuck that
Listen.
guy.
Fuck that guy.
I bet he
Okay.
goes to Germantown Baptist Church, doesn't he?
I bet he's a music minister at Germantown Baptist.
He sounds like a real, I'm not looking anything up real quick, Wazik, if you ask me.
And me too. And that's what he sounds
A
like.
real
Beans.
Wazik.
He sounds like Beans to me.
Okay, that's not the
I got
same.
close.
But
I got close.
Laura, seriously, we're so happy that you're back to normal-ish. And
yeah.
hey, please keep us posted. You can
Yeah,
text that
truly.
number. You can call, leave another voicemail. Keep us posted on how you're doing.
Sometimes Grant will even text back because he doesn't have
I
anything
have.
else to do.
I have.
No, I
I've done
know.
that.
So
we were
Laura,
in,
text Grant. He'll
you
say
can.
something fucked up.
I'll totally say something fucked up. No, we were in Seattle doing the meet and greet, and someone came up to me in line and they said, "You texted me," and I was like, "Oh no!" But no, she was very kind and very appreciative, and it was nice. So yeah, I'm just crazy enough to text back. But seriously, Laura, keep us posted. We're really, really grateful you're doing well.
And we're thinking about you, and if we could pray, we would. You know,
I forgot how. I tried the
Yeah.
other day. I ended
I
up.
closed
I
my
just
eyes
burped.
and I got scared.
It's scary. It's dark when you close your eyes. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that in
really
seminary.
don't. I don't know
They
why
really
they
don't.
don't.
Patrons, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for scrolling across Drew's face. And thank you also for sending out all your good vibes to Laura and being a Laura fan. This is now a Laura fan cast is what it
Yeah,
is. We're all
that's what this
standing
is.
Laura.
I heard her say Lara. You're saying Laura. I heard Lara.
That's
You don't
different?
Respect women. You don't respect women. Now, while these
I
names are going across my face,
think you know that.
we, Grant, me, Alexis, and her lover Austin, we will be in New York City next
And
week.
if all goes well, Austin will be our lovers too. Am I right, Drew?
Well, I can't tell you on air, but I can tell you something. Anyway.
Oh, God. Okay.
No, Austin's great. He's just the fucking best. You're gonna love him. But
That's what I'm talking about.
Anyway, so our show, November 21st at the Bell House in Brooklyn. We are so excited. We will also be there. Like, we have a full day before and a full day after to do New York stuff. Grant's going to the Daily Show. No,
I was going to say, catch me on the Daily Show on the 20th. I'll be featured on that episode if they ever show the audience.
I have to say,
I will be out there and I'll be waving.
Have you been to a TV taping before?
I think you know the answer to that.
Okay. They're
Of course
long.
I haven't.
They're long.
What do you mean long?
long.
When you say long, I don't know if you have the patience of a saint like myself. What is long?
You know what? Let's just see what kind of time you have. I don't need to put anything negative on it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
I can't fucking wait.
And we're going to see Oh Mary with Jane Krakowski on the 21st. No,
she's not sitting with
that's
us.
our
She's
show
performing.
on the 22nd. So if you want to see Jane Krakowski with us, let us know. If you do have to pay for our tickets because I don't know why I had to pay so much. Grant gave me $0 for the tickets. Alexis laughed.
And I stand by
when
it.
I asked for money.
But
But yeah, we're so
Austin paid for all of them.
excited. So come see us in New York. Grant's going to do stand-up, and I'm going to be actually funny. So can't wait to see you.
That's unnecessary and hurtful. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope that you learned some more Britishisms that you're going to use. And if I could just send us off with one, I'm not looking anything up. Drew, I really think that you're a jammy git, and I hope you get on the lash. Sling your hook, everybody. Up the duff.
I'd rather
hip.
you just call me a faggot.
I will, as soon as we stop recording. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.